First, there was God, the OG of OGs, the first to be first. Nothing was loud.
Very loud.
You think nothing is quiet?
Silence!
Bro could hear nothing screaming at him. Then he got bored of nothing. Literally. Like some snapped their fingers for destruction, he snapped his fingers for creation. Then boom, everything. To be the first is to be alone. Power is meaningless without interaction. The act of creation is less about making the universe and more about confronting the silence of singular existence. So sparkle, sparkle, little star, boom, flashing lights, wobble, wobble, round pebbles floating, ergo whoosh, and most importantly, water. The rips. And he was like, yeah, these are just things. I went from nothing to thing. It's like it's missing something. So he created life and a cow. Now shit is moving, but nothing is thinking. Purpose cannot arise from motion alone. Rivers flow, winds blow. Animals wander, but without awareness. All of it is spectacle. Form exists, but meaning does not. The universe needs an observer, a witness, someone to ask the questions it cannot ask of itself. Now that's the part that I hate. He created humans. Top 10 worst decisions ever. Because humans are flawed. Inside them resides beautiful but terrible things, the seeds of growth, but the flowers of destruction. We call them feelings, roses that can make logic seem irrelevant. So God created the first human, Adam, in his image. Out of what, you might ask? Rays of sunshine? Cosmic particles? I don't fucking know. Dinosaur bones? Nah, freaking dirt and a drop of H2O.
Someone cooked here.
Then he shoved him into the Garden of Eden, also known as original all-inclusive resort. No rent, no taxes, unlimited jungle juice. In this garden, there was a lot of nature and a lot of green. But 2 trees were bearing very, very shiny fruits. One was the tree of life. Eat it, and congratulations, immortality. Huge upgrade. The other tree was the tree of knowledge. Eat it, and suddenly you become evil. Bad impulses. And you gain awareness of immortality. Whatever that means, this is what was written. Ain't making shit up. But God said, eat anything you want, but that one knowledge fruit. Adam said, I bet. That's fine. That's okay. I don't fucking care. Paradise only works for beings who cannot question it. The fruit was not temptation. It was freedom made visible. Knowledge does not create evil. It creates awareness of it. Humanity began the moment ignorance became impossible. But God wanted to awaken in Adam the desire for a companion before granting him one. So he brought every animal in existence in front of him. Lions, elephants, chickens, and a suspiciously confident geese. The whole animal kingdom DLC. And God was like, name them. So Adam's out here inventing language on the spot. Horse, cow, dog. Why is that one screaming? Goose. But as Adam looked around, he realized something disturbing. Every creature had a partner. 2 giraffes, 2 wolves, even 2 weird little frogs living their best life. And Adam was just standing there, third-wheeling creation itself. That's when it hit him. Paradise kinda sucks when you got nobody to share it with. So God said, yeah, aight, we fixing that. He put Adam into the first recorded anesthesia session in history. Deep sleep, no consent form, no insurance coverage. Instead of creating his mate like he previously did with dirt and water, this guy is like, nah, bring me the scalpel. He yanks out one of Adam's ribs and creates Eve out of it. What the fuck? So when Adam wakes up, he's super happy to finally meet his new wife. I got 2 questions. Did Adam even notice his rib was missing? Second question is, would this be considered incest? Humanity began as one being split in half. Desire is simply the memory of that separation. Every relationship since then has been an attempt to feel whole again. Adam and Eve were chillin'. They were all Gucci, giggling around naked and carefree, all innocent and making fun memories. That sounds like the dream. Souvenir! Ignorance wasn't stupidity. It was peace. But peace never lasts long in a story. enters the serpent. That scaly motherfucker, the most cunning creature God ever made. Which raises a lot of questions about quality control. But we move.
Let's go.
This snake pulls up to Eve like a cosmic life coach. Hey, did God really say you can't eat that? I wonder what he's hiding from you. You know, he was just planting ideas because temptation rarely sounds evil. It sounds reasonable. And slowly, carefully, the snake convinces her. Eve takes a bite, so she hands it to Adam. And Adam, humanity's first example of sure, why not, eats it too. And instantly, everything changes. Suddenly, they realize they're naked, which means two things just enter the universe for the first time. Self-awareness and embarrassment. 5 minutes ago, paradise, and now, anxiety. So they panic and make outfits out of leaves and nature. History's first drink.
Too hard, don't stand too close, you gon' fuck around and drown off this.
And God shows up like, why you hiding? I gave you the perfect bodies. Because that's not the real consequence of knowledge. Not punishment. Distance. Then comes the consequences. I cast divine retributions. God gave them a new software update. They went from creative mode to survival mode. For Eve, that means pain in childbirth, complicated relationships, and emotional labor entering the patch notes of humanity forever. And for Adam, that means congratulations, farming just dropped. Manual labor, sweat, taxes eventually, and death. The full survival DLC. Humanity now runs on a limited time trial. And just like that, Adam and Eve were deported out of Eden. No more all-inclusive resort, no more unlimited jungle juice. Only a world where survival requires effort, love requires risk, and happiness is no longer guaranteed. Because the moment humans understood good and evil, paradise stopped being a place they could live in and became a place they could only remember. Judgment wasn't about punishment. It was about responsibility. Knowledge comes with a world that answers back. Adam and Eve got busy and made some children. First kids were Cain and Abel. Abel was doing alright, minding his business, playing with his brother's dinosaur toys. But the second Cain saw his brother playing with his toys, straight up rage. He introduced a couple new concepts to humanity's lore: jealousy, resentment, and unfortunately, murder. Yes, the first family argument in human history escalated straight to homicide. Which means humanity didn't even make it past generation 1 before things went completely off the rails. So Abel dies, killed by his brother. Cain gets exiled.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch!
And suddenly, humanity learns another new concept: consequences. Later, Eve gives birth to another son, Seth. Humanity's official run it back turbo, and eventually more sons and daughters show up too. Which means every human story, every empire, every awkward conversation, every bad decision since then comes from this one extremely dramatic family tree. Despite introducing death into the human experience, Adam himself lives to 930 years old. Bro witnessed almost a millennium of consequences from one snack decision. From paradise to exile, from innocence to history, humanity began not with perfection, but with a family learning very quickly how complicated being human actually is.